She vividly recalled the gathering at her house where people mourned with her, as she wept over her mother's passing, at a very tender age. Her father couldn't wait for more than 3 months before he brought in another woman. Her stepmother detested her. Alice's presence threatened her every passing day as she assigned her heavy chores. She was sent out of the house some years after. The mantle of survival rested on her shoulders. Ever since, her mother's favorite psalm became her slogan. Her life was marked by turmoil and struggle. Exhausted and famished as she walked to a no destination, she sought shelter from the rain in a small, dimly lit room, only to find herself in greater peril. Yet she was miraculously spared from harm, escaping danger numerous times through divine intervention. Amidst these trials, a compassionate woman took her under her wing. And teaching her the art of fashion design. In gratitude, she offered her services as a housekeeper, forging a bond built on mutual support. Miss Lizzie treated her well. With this affection, she was able to learn so fast. Within a period of 8 years, she had become an expert. She thanked God for sending Lizzie her way. She saw her as an answer to her prayers. Miss Lizzie had tried every means to win Alice over to their land's deity, hoping to gain divine favor and attract suitors. However, with age working against her, all her efforts proved fruitless. She rehearsed with Achan, the chief priest's son, believing this might be the key to finally winning a live oak. Alice's 22nd birthday drew nearer. She planned to paint the town red. She had never celebrated any of her birthdays. Achan, one of her handsome and educated suitors who had been openly expressing his interest in her for years, had not only encouraged her to further her education, but also offered to throw her a grand birthday bash. Though she wasn't in love with him, or perhaps just not ready for a relationship, she gave his proposal some thought. Unbeknownst to her, there were more hidden secrets.
Keep trying, make sure you marry her.
She wanted to marry her off to the gods of the land to invoke favor, attract potential suitors, and ultimately secure a marriage for herself. And the king, a Lagos dweller, who rarely visited, was merely a pawn in Lizzie's game. She also involved a few trusted friends in the implementation of her plan.
She is a stranger, and you all must be on my side.
This fateful day, the beast in Achan emerged. He could wait no longer. The battle line was drawn. The unthinkable happened. The dust had settled, and the sun dipped below the horizon, surrendering to the gentle hush of twilight. Alice was overjoyed, intoxicated with happiness. She beamed with pride as she received her JAMB results from a friend who had helped her check. "This is great news." Achan congratulated her, applauding her success. "I'm on cloud 9, she replied, barely containing her excitement. "Now close your eyes and follow me. I have a surprise for you."
Wow.
Achan led her into the hut, where innocence blinded her to potential danger. She followed trustingly like a lamb. But when the veil was removed, her eyes widened in shock. The birthday celebration had morphed into a marriage festival. Her friends and villagers beamed with excitement. The priest's youngest wife leading the way. "What's happening? Where am I?" Alice asked, bewildered. Achan's face turned fierce, his gentility vanishing. "Today I've brought you before the gods of my ancestors, to unite you with them through a sacred oath and marriage rite. Alice became terrified as she saw an old man sitting waiting to take her away once the ritual was completed. The environment was filthy with scary images and objects hung on the walls. Akin was chanting incantations and screaming at the top of his voice. She looked startled and spellbound, wishing she could fly, or that the ground would turn into a magic carpet like in Aladdin.